Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. D.A.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now look at Memphis' starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter manning the post positions. Jay out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
And Carter has it in the corner. Knocked away. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Grant, Isaac with the steal. Here's Horton Tucker. Brooks covering. Ross passes to Jay. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Yes, that goes in.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now, here's Melton. 11 points last game. Morant reaches to Adams. Melton with the ball. Isaac on him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Jay, the pass to Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Orlando, Wendell Carter Jr. At the line for 2.
That's good from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Carter hits them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now Morant, 33 points last game. With the teardrop. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Orlando ball.
The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Isaac left side. Jay, the pass to Isaac. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash in from close range.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Brooks outside. Adams outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And Craig, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant. Reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And the dunk by Jackson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So a new move on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Cole Anthony. Memphis also making some changes. Adams comes in for Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Brooks is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Melton, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 14 points. It seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression. Here tonight.
And Orlando has possession. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. And the Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Jay, the pass to Carter. Here's Jay. Hits it from 3-point range. Jay's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Jackson has the open look. And off the fire, and in it goes.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Ross passes to Jay. Now the dish to Carter. Down low, here's Jay. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 7 points for Jay.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded to the inside. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The pass to Jay. Here's Horton Tucker.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
Brooks with no one around. They get the rebound. Jackson misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. No good from Jay. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Melton. The dish now to Jackson. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Carter has it in the corner. Pass to Jay. Back to Carter. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Hernan Gomez passes to Jackson. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So the team's changing it up here. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Jay out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Memphis. And Isaac throws it down.
Can we remember this guy is 6'10", so if he's in position, turn the lights out.
Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Morant passes to Jackson. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Orlando trailing here. Here's Jay. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Jay's got 9.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Melton. Now Jackson fires it up. Carter pulls it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Shoots over Adams, and it's Carter missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Harris has checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. And Adams kicks to Morant. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 21 points for Ja Morant.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Ross. Now here is Carter. Adams defending. Back to Ross. And the pass to Jay. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
He went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Morant. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been underlooked was his small-town upbringing. South Carolina.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, no scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers in the first half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. D'Anthony Melton out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the three spot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one.
Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And they double up Morant. Melton's shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Isaac passes to Jay. Ross kicks to Isaac. Clock at 6. Orlando moving the ball.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant drives in and finished up by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Melton. Finish off the break. Melton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
I'll tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Morant with it. Isaac picks him up. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And he makes the first. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA. Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were center.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches this season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? Those 2 men, they can play.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. No good again that time.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Well known for being a terrific passer. He shows you right there. Case in point.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Adams. Good. And nice assist for Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Jay, the pass to Carter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Isaac passes to Jay. For 3, Ross. John Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
So it's Orlando now. 7-point differential.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Well, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
Here's Melton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Terrence Ross, his first, 14 foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
His first, 15 foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And expectations skyrocketed for Morant after the success of his rookie year. But if you ask me, he has risen to that challenge and continues to set a high bar for himself.
Horton Tucker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first of 2, no good.
The line for the Magic, Caleb Horton Tucker. At the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Memphis with the ball. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Jay gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. With the bonus, will go to the line to shoot 2. He's off as well, so he misses both. So it's Orlando now. Horton Tucker, the pass to Jay. Now here's Ross. He's guarded by Melton. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Steven Adams. That's his third.
That free throw good from Ross. .12 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
You know what? I think that's fair criticism. I know I'm just now scratching the surface with the kind of player that I can be in this league. You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard every day with the coaching staff. You know what? Shout out Coach G. All the teammates, they've been dope. The vets, especially. And I mean, if I continue to grind, I think we'll be all right.
Will it be a disappointment for you personally if you don't take your team deep into the playoffs?
You know what, Perk? Every team want to win a championship, man. That's how you start off the season. And, of course, if you don't reach that goal, that's going to be a huge disappointment. But, look, only one team can get that chip. So if I'm doing everything I can do, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP, and good luck in the second half.
Yeah, thank you, Perk.
Oh, good take. Give me that. Good taste.
Oh my God, this team is 1-9. If you don't win against this team, I'm never hosting this segment again. Welcome to the first installment in NBA 2K22 of 2K TV versus the world, where Team 2K TV goes up against you in the 2K community for a t-shirt, the coveted t-shirt that everybody wants out there. Now, last season, if you were watching, you know that Team 2K TV didn't do so well, but we're trying for a better outcome this season. What do we think, guys?
Well, we gave away
It's all happening in Florida from the Amway Center in Orlando. The Celtics taking on the Magic. For the Celtics, they are clear championship. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Hey, Allie.
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, nobody puts higher
All right, Allie, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Jay in at the point. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Isaac against Tatum. Outside Schroeder, 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Jay, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Jay. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by the Magic. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met. Yeah, and that turned the tide to rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Horford in the high post. To the inside. That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Tatum.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area. You know, Schroeder
was the runner-up for the six-man trophy in 2020, but he wanted an opportunity to start after coming off the bench for 2 years in OKC.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Ross. Good D by Richardson. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. The rebound by Ross. Schroeder is such a spark plug player. Clark, he succeeded in both starting and bench roles in the past.
And you know, BA, he's actually been able to excel in those roles because he's always kind of logged starters' minutes. I mean, he's just too good to keep out of the lineup.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Brown against Ross. Knocked loose. Floats one up. And the play by Brown as he finishes it off for 2.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. He destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Boston trailing. Schroeder passes to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining on the first. 2 minutes.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Brown passes to Horford. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped 11 points and moved the ball, finding his teammates time and time again. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Isaac and Carter up front. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Jay in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. Schroeder finds Brown. That shot off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Here's Horton-Tucker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Into the lane. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
The assist.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jay, covered by Schroeder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Here's Brown, and the 6-footer is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
1:58 left in the second period. Pass to Isaac. No luck on that one. Tatum with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Richardson. The rebound by Ross. And for the Magic, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Jay. Here's Isaac. Drops in the layup for two. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Tatum inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning a game all alone.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A line change here for Orlando. The first half comes to an end. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Celtics with the lead. On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's good. Brown's got 6 points.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Randy Hales from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
And Horford powers it home.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And he drives in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's Brown on the wing. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Here's Jay. He takes it in. That one goes. Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Jay, covered by Schroeder. Isaac's shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Tatum inside. Carter's there. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 11 points.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Tatum inside. Isaac covering.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Anthony subbed in for Ross.
First team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Dunn outside. The putback. No luck on that one. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Orlando, number 7.
Good on both. 1:25 left in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Count the basket. Richards got 10 points in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Jay. 15 points in the game. Okeke's shot is good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside, Brown. 24 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 13 points in the game.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Cantor with it. Inside. Here's Dunn. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Chuma Okeke. He's out there with Wagner. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Outside Tatum. Down low. Brown. That one is off. And Orlando will come the other way. Anthony outside. Ooh, stolen by Cantor. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Substitution for your Magic, Wendell.
He's checked in for Neesmith. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Orlando has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Jay. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Jay. Tatum against Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Ross. He's closely guarded. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
They made the most of their opportunities at the line.
And they did a great job of forcing the action to create those opportunities.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Ooh, poked away. From 13. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long and good night, everyone.